How much is this capture card usually? Uh,
What kind of capture card do you use?
Elgato HD 60S.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a second. There's a newer model, the HD60S, or the HD60X, for, like, PS5, like, stuff, and it's cheaper than the older model.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's like 200 when the HD60S is 250.
Whack. Wait, why do I
Yeah.
I don't literally have no reason to come here. There's literally no important checks in this world, so it's not worth it.
No, the thing is, I'm just now looking at Elgato, and of course,
Oh, hi, Soda.
the audio is messed up now. So yeah, I'm having fun capture card stuff right now.
I'll be right back.
Did you just come back just to say you will be right back?
What is happening? Now, yeah, now I'm not getting audio off the capture card now. How did I fix this?
Let's go. Nice. This way. Let's go. Nice.
Alright, time to push that mouse. No.
Let's go. Nice. Let's go. Nice.
I honestly don't know if I'm going crazy.
Let's go. Nice. This way. Let's go.
You might be. It's highly possible.
Yeah, but I'm also having, like, no audio off my capture card now.
That's so weird.
This way. Let's go. Nice. This way. Let's go. Nice. Let's go.
Dude, just...
Nice.
No, okay, I'm
This way.
going crazy again.
Let's go. Nice. This way. 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 Let's go. Nice. Yeah. This way. Let's go. Nice. This way. This way. Let's go. Nice.
Yo, Crix with the 13-month resub. Thank you so much. Why do they call it Kingdom Hearts when you King Heart the old Kingdom Heart?
Why do they
Kingdom
call
Heart?
it Kingdom Hearts when you King Heart the old Kingdom Heart? Kingdom Heart eat the food.
Yes. Bro, I don't even know how to even answer that question other than just yes.
What's that for?
I don't know, Burke, maybe you might know the answer. Why do they call it Kingdom Hearts when you King Heart the old Kingdom Heart, eat the food? That was what was just asked in a sub message.
Why do they call it Kingdom Hearts? When you King Heart the old Kingdom Heart, eat the food.
Yep. Maybe we should ask Pass, he might know.
Yeah, or maybe Rebel.
Rebel might know, yep.
Right now, my brain is just focused on capture card issues.
On capture card S Bork, how fix? I don't know where to go. Why I'm bad at randomizers. I don't have very good mechanical skill, and I spend about 5 seconds each time I leave a world going, where do I go now? In hindsight, I should have changed eat the food to drink the milk. Facts. You should always drink the milk. Burke, do you unironically drink milk?
Unironically?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you try to go for with like unironically drinking?
Like,
milk?
do you drink milk and enjoy it?
I mean, I go for chocolate milk mostly.
You go for chocolate milk? Okay. What's the superior percentage of milk? The superior percentage of milk is 2%. Is this a whole new run? Yeah, this is the randomizer for the second game, not the first one. 2% is best milk. Whole milk is like weird. 1% milk is basically 50% water. And skim milk is just water lying about being milk. Whole milk does not taste better, Kangaroo. Also, I thought you were going to bed. Like, what the heck, man? Ah, yes. I love the fact that Automod restrains the word fatty. Because, you know, fatty is a big bad term that we don't say on Twitch. Walmart has a 0% milk?
What?
No?
Then how is it milk? If it's 0% milk, how is it
Can I
milk?
just say no? No, that's skim milk. Skim milk is water.
Let's go.
I just realized I went to another world that doesn't have any checks in it. Oh, and then I goofed. Come on, kill me. Thank you. Like, if you're making something 0% of something, then it's not that thing. So 0% milk is just not milk.
Here it is.
Cheese, the percent is how much cheese is grinded up and mixed with the water. In oh my gosh. Ah yes, there's none of the original fat, but that doesn't mean there isn't fat. It's just not original. Like my jokes.
Wait. What? So, I had no audio, and then I just did something on the PS5, and I just get audio again.
Oh?
What? What?
Because that makes sense. I don't know if you have Wawa, but their chocolate milk is... Isn't Wawa just like a... I'm so confused. How... Wait, is Wawa like a company?
Oh, it's a convenience store.
Oh.
It's like a convenience store chain. Is there one?
Yeah, we do not have Wawa in Minnesota.
Yeah, there's... I mean, the closest for me would be, like, Pennsylvania or New Jersey, so... There's none here.
Pennsylvania or New Jersey?
Yeah. Unless I'm being lied to, what is this? I see one in here. There's multiple here, why isn't it saying?
It clearly wants to lie to you and trick you.
Oh wait, no, that is Jersey. Okay, I'm just... Yeah.
Oh gosh, I just remembered I have to be at work at 7:30 tomorrow.
Oh no.
For an all-store meeting.
Also, I just zoomed into Manhattan. I just instantly saw the 2018 map because that's where my brain went to.
That's amazing.
I played too much 2018.
When Burke's like, goes on a trip to New York City with Burke, hey, I can take you all around Manhattan. Oh, if we go over here, we'll get to this spot.
This is where you fight Shocker.
It's like, oh, this is where you fight Shocker. Over here is the bar with no name. Guys, we got a problem. What? Avengers Tower is gone.
I mean, I could drive down there technically.
Actually,
it's only like it's like a 3-hour drive. But...
Are you in like northern New York or something?
Yeah, upstate. Yeah.
Nice. Is there? Have you found Avengers Compound? Is that like actually there? Sorry, that's a very stupid joke, but
I enjoyed it.
Immediately my brain goes to upstate.
I just read Kangaroo's message.
Tell them to meet these. Tell them to meet these nuts. Ha! Got him.
Okay, so for the brightness issue, I'm gonna say it's me going crazy. Or my capture card is doing the funny.
Oop.
Hey, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do something and I completely forgot because of capture card issues.
You were gonna record a video of the
right.
heavy hitters.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Why would you ever tell somebody that you hope that they drop their chicken nuggets? That's just, like, mean.
Why?
Like, that's, like, almost as bad as saying, I hope you step on a Lego without shoes on.
Also, I just recorded that video first try. Got the insta-kill on both.
Nice. Meanwhile, I'm just over here getting a boss stuck in this loop. Like, this is a boss that you shouldn't be fighting until, like, level 30. I'm level 7, and I'm able to beat him first try because of this wonderful cheese loop. I just realized, like, out of all of the 2018 runners, the runner that I have the least amount of games in common with, aside from Spider-Man, is you, Burke.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the games I've ran?
Well, you run, like, I know you run Jack. That's, like, that's, like, the only other one that I know that you run.
I could pull up my SRC page. Yeah, I started out with Jack back in 2014.
Okay. You've been speedrunning for that long?
Yeah, June 2014 is when I started.
Dang. Ow.
Okay. When it loads... Okay. Trimmed. Alright. So there's, like, Spider-Man 2000, Marvel Spider-Man, I'll just count, like, Jack 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and X as, like, one, but they're 4 separate games. Tony Hawk's Underground, Miles, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Mass Effect, Cyberpunk, Prince of Persia Warrior Within, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Tomb Raider Underworld, Final Fantasy X-2, and Last of Us Left Behind DLC.
Oh, you, or Final Fantasy X-2. How is that?
It's fun. It's like it's not even like a 3-hour run.
Right, I know that, like, out of most Final Fantasy games, it's like one of the shorter ones.
It is. It's all, like, again, it's only like under 3 hours for PC any percent. Actually, let me check the I think PS2 might also be under 3 hours. I might just be because I don't. Oh no, PS2 any percent is 3 hours 41 minutes.
Dang. I'm over here running like a crazy amount of games.
Yeah, from that list I just told you, they're like almost every. I mean, like every single game on that list is completely different from each other.
A lot of my runs fall under the category of an action RPG of some sort. I have a few other game runs that are slightly different, like The Hobbit is a 3D platformer. While I haven't ran it in a long time, Lord of the Rings: The Third Age is a turn-based RPG. Dude, this is gonna be like the fastest seed I've ever done. What the heck?
How long are they usually? Like a couple hours?
Usually like with this type of seed that I'm doing, which is all blue numbers, which is essentially finding all of the important checks. Those usually go anywhere from like an hour and a half to 2 hours. Wait, I thought I found the thunder. Why is it not in my customized menu? I'm so confused. We're just gonna, yeah, put you there, and call it good. Burke forgot Moo. What the heck is Moo?
Oh yeah, Moo. So Moo is a Flash game. All you do is you play as a cow that rolls into a milk bottle.
That sounds amazing and terrible all at the same time. There's like 50 levels in total. The 20 levels run is like 4 minutes, and then 50 levels is like 12 minutes. Nice.
And there's like actual like skips for a couple levels.
Of course.
Yeah. But there's also ridiculous levels, like I think level 12 where you just hold left and you win. Like,
makes sense.
Yeah.
What's probably the... Well, actually, no. The most ridiculous game I run is either Larry Boy or Pringles.
Yo, Pringles? Is it IRL?
Yeah, I actually have the co-op world record in for IRL.
Let's go.
Have had it since shortly after... Since I had it since 2019. The fact that SexRex made that, like, legitimate on the leaderboards blows my mind. The next step in my scuffed speedrun journey has to be Pencil Sharpening Simulator. IRL. That's what shows your medal for how good of a speedrunner you are. What would you say is my least favorite run that I do still enjoy running? Ooh. My least favorite run that I actually enjoy running. I don't know how to answer that question. Actually, no, I do know how to answer that question. I would have to say, I already immediately forgot what run I was going to say. The Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. That run, I haven't ran it in a while, and I keep meaning to come back to it. But it's a super fun run. The reason it is my least favorite out of all the games is because turn-based RPGs are just full of RNG. It does not matter. Like, yes, mechanical skill is important in that, but you could have the craziest mechanical skill ever, but if you just get bad RNG, your run's dead and there's nothing you can do about it either way.
You want to talk about RNG? I could talk about original Resident Evil 3.
I've heard that one's pretty bad in terms of how mean it is for RNG.
It is pretty mean. Most of the puzzles have a different set of solutions, and it's randomly chosen. So, like, one puzzle can have, like, 6 different solutions. There's a couple, like, rooms in the game that can have, like, dogs spawning, normal zombies spawning, or hunters spawning in. Like, stuff like that.
Nice. That sounds terrible.
Just losing runs to bad puzzle RNG. Yeah, it's super fun.
Do.
Gather.
Imagine if we actually had to do the puzzles in 2018.
You know that you mentioned it, it's kind of funny how you could skip them in 2018, but you have to do them in Miles, because it's like, you have to like do like web stuff with it.
Wait, which puzzles are you talking about?
For Miles, there's the train puzzle,
Oh, those puzzles, yeah.
and then the puzzle with Finn and Tinker Tailor Spider Spy.
Yeah.
Like
Those aren't that
two.
bad, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're not bad. It's just weird going from 2018 to Miles and then just like going through puzzles like that. You should go on Desert Bus.
yo. That's gonna be the next Spider-Man Community Day. All the Spider-Man runners are just gonna co-op Desert Bus.
Everyone on Desert Bus. Oh, there's not even, I mean, why would there be a board for it on SRC?
Because it is best speedrun. You're never gonna find a game more relaxing than Desert Bus.
I found a YouTube video of a Desert Bus playthrough that is 8 hours long.
Only 8 hours, wow.
Oh, I guess they, oh, they sped up the video.
Instigate a fight between Burke and Pess over turf wars?
No.
No.
It's what they did for this Desert Bus playthrough is they drove it for 24 hours, which is 3 full shifts.
Nice.
So they just sped the video like 3 times, and then. I can't believe Desert Bus exists.
I feel like it honestly is really not as far out of the realm of possibility as we really try to make it seem like it is. That was not what I wanted. That fight was super scuffed, but it's fine. This is a rando, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're going to customize. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Reflect on there, and then we're gonna go to Hollow Bastion.
Wait, someone made a Desert Bus VR?
Again, am I surprised? No. Is that necessary? No.
Oh, it's not necessary.
This is why I have a love-hate relationship with the internet.
Yeah.
Eyes closing involuntarily. That's because talking about Desert Bus is the best content you're ever gonna find on Twitch. We aren't here for the game. Nobody could care, like... That's the fun part about doing randos, is like, you genuinely just don't have to care about the game. It's all just about vibing.
Is Desert Bus a category on Twitch? It might be.
"24-hour stream, it'll just be Desert Bus." I feel like I unironically have played this seed, because it feels very familiar. What does roll initiative do? I stop whatever I'm doing, I pull up my level 20 character sheet that I made for myself on D&D Beyond, and then we fight. Because, you know, I have to incorporate every single aspect of why I'm a nerd into my stream.
No, I tried getting into D&D like a couple times. I can't do it, but my brother's like a huge D&D guy.
You have to have... I feel like you have to have the right people when you're playing D&D.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, I got into it because one of my best friends got me into it, and my brother. And I just, like, had an absolute blast with it, and then it also helped when my brother was like, hey, you should watch this show, and I'm like, what the frick is this show? And it turns out it was Critical Role, where I could watch, like, my favorite voice actors playing D&D. And I was just like, oh, hey, look at that. McCree DMing. That's cool.
Have you gone deep into the D&D rabbit hole, like the classic animated cartoon for D&D?
No, I have not gone that far, and I don't think I will touch it. Yo, Raven to Wolfbane, thank you for the follow. Did I even grab that chest? I am ridiculous.
Like, for the first episode, they literally, like, find Tiamat.
I know, which, that to me is just hilarious. It's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna fight Tiamat. We're level 1 characters, and we're gonna fight something that even level 20s are scared to fight. Kangaroo, I don't even know how to respond to what you just said. Like, I don't know whether or not to take you seriously. Never played D&D in your life? I kind of figured as much with that kind of a comment. Oh, that's right. This guy's immune to... No, you didn't sell it. Not even a little bit.
Alright, I need to stop practicing heavy hitting. I'm done with heavy hitting.
Just get 247 right now.
Right now?
Yeah. I'm low-key waiting for you to say screw it, why not?
I mean, there is one point in time to where I literally decided to do an 80% run at midnight.
An any percent? Oh my...
At midnight, because I couldn't sleep. I just completed that run.
Ew.
It was an 80% DDD. I just did it at midnight, and it just happened.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, he has not been doing... He's been messing with heavy hitter this whole time.
Also, capture card issues.
Yes, he did have a lot of capture card issues. Because he was trying to get a video of it. So, it was the funniest thing. So, for a while, I was running... For a little bit, actually, I won't say for a while. It really was not long. I was running Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King no upgrades, which is basically a level 1 run. Which, like, you know, cool, great, whatever, and I discovered a strat for it, so I decided to, you know, be a good person and record a video of said strat. My world record that I have uploaded has a little over 100 views. The strat that I have uploaded has 430 views.
What?
Because, you know, that makes sense.
What is my most viewed video right now? Oh, of course.
Dance, water, dance.
It's my PS4 Hundo No Crimes run.
Ah. Yes.
Sitting at 2,000 views.
I think my most viewed run right now is like a Mario Sports Mix speedrun. Where like my quality is like 160p. And it's just me sitting on my couch getting super mad at this frickin' game. And you can like hear... You can like... You can like hear just this constant stream of white noise from my mic at the time. This is really stupid for me to be doing this fight, but I don't really care.
My 248 has 684 views. What the hell?
I'm like 500 of them.
500. Oh, whoa! What? My Act 1 tutorial is 556?
That's so weird. YouTube's algorithm makes no sense.
I mean, you know what the funny thing is, well, if I just go to like my normal videos again, right? I know that my Act 2 and Act 3 tutorials have like way less views than my Act 1. Where are they? Oh yeah, so Act 1 tutorials 556, Act 2 is 112, and then 75 for Act 3.
Nice. Kangaroo says he's like 50 of your tutorial views. It's really funny because I still have yet to watch your tutorial.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I learned the game from your PB. From like a combination of yours and Pest's PB.
I feel like my tutorial is very well structured because it's like a video and act, and I have timestamps for all the missions, so if you need to like look at a certain mission again, you can just hit the timestamp.
Yeah. I just was like, I don't need Burke's tutorial. I'm gonna... nothing's gonna translate over from PC anyways. And then Kangaroo uses it and just gets really good.
That's it.
Yeah, I like in the tutorial, like it's mainly a PS5 tutorial, but I do mention PS4 and PC stuff.
Well, don't say that, and I'm gonna feel obligated to go watch it.
I mean, so Act 1, the Act 1 tutorial is an hour and 9 minutes, Act 2 is an hour 4 minutes, and then Act 3 is 43 minutes.
Act 3's so short.
It is, yeah.
Is it? It's not the. Is it the shortest act?
Yeah, because my PB, so like Act 3 is like sub 40.
Oh, jeez.
And then Act 1 is like 103, and then Act 2 is 105. So Act 1 and 2 are very similar lengths, and then Act 3 is just like very short.
Dang.
Oh yeah, I got asked a couple times about a Miles tutorial.
You did get asked about a Miles tutorial. I'm trying to decide if I want to pick up Miles for my next Spider-Man game, or if I want to pick up Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, dude, Ultimate Spider-Man? My only complaint about Ultimate Spider-Man is the city goals.
Honestly.
Between missions. Like, it is so stupid.
Like, the run looks like looks super fun. But then it's just like, oh hey, you have
RNG
to spend...
between missions.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like...
the token ones isn't bad because you just memorize the token route, but then you have to just rely on the freaking random event RNG.
Yeah, and that just sounds absolutely painful.
What is the USM Recce right now? I know there's a category called Schools Out. I don't know the exact meaning of that.
Honestly, I have no idea either.
USM. There it is. Okay, I played a lot of Ultimate Spider-Man as well on PS2 because it is a lot of fun.
I've casually played through USM twice.
School's Out. Complete the story from the mission like a rhinoceros, but bigger. Starting from a save file with the following: 17 tokens, 6 race medals, 5 combat tours, 20 city event. Do not unlock faster swing speeds or more health upgrades by doing extra races and combat tours. Wait, so you just... Wait, oh, okay. It just skips the opening of the game, I guess?
Oh, so like the prologue?
Yeah, it starts on the Rhino mission.
Okay.
Which Spidey game has the Menace and Hero Gauge? That would be Amazing Spider-Man 2. Which also, Amazing Spider-Man 2 has a cool swinging mechanic, but I don't think it's really, like, done that well. It's where you have, for swinging, you have to use L2 and R2, so L2 is your left hand and R2 is your right hand.
That's like Spider-Man 3 for Wii.
Wait, does that really?
Yeah, Toby 3 for Wii, you use left hand on the nunchuck for your left hand swinging, and then you use right hand on Wii Remote for swinging.
Yeah, I've only played PS2 Toby 3, which is basically the Wii version as well.
Unironically, I thought I only watched the PC port of Toby 3, like I watched Strudel's World Record, and like unironically, I thought that the Wii port looked better than the PC port.
It does, honestly. The last gen version is so much better.
Which I was like, dude, that should not be the case, but yet here we are.
But it could be the nostalgia goggles.
That's very possible. I need to actually play it. If there's anything I want to play, though, it's either whichever one is the time one.
Edge of Time?
Either Edge of Time or Web of Shadows.
Oh, wait, you haven't played Web of Shadows?
I have not played Web of Shadows.
Go play Web of Shadows.
That's the one where you can, like, actually be a good guy or a bad guy, right?
Yeah, you have, like, options of, like, black suit options or, like, the normal red and blue suit options. And it, like, impacts the story.
See, I watched a little bit of the speedrun, and there's actually a mechanic where you just use your flying kick or whatever to just hover everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious to watch.
Also, there's, like, the tokens around the city for Web of Shadows. If you got them all on, like, PS3 or 360, you would be faster than, like, the game trying to load the city.
That's amazing.
It just went that fast.
I did play through Shadow Dimensions. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing.
You ready for bed?
Just saying. Very far.
You're still drawing?
Yeah. Because it's not like I know. It's not
That's obnoxious.
like my blending.
Yeah.
Bunch of things.
Sorry.
I'm figuring it out a little bit.
So, I was running PS1, and I had... Yes. And... Oh. I forget that these headphones actually have noise suppression. Yeah. I definitely talk louder. So I did a run. Well, actually, I had like an hour and a half, like an hour of just stupid mistakes and resets. Finally got a run together. My run was a PB by just under 3 minutes. And a world record by like 30 seconds. Spider-Man for PS1, the one that I hadn't PB'd in since Pace.
Is that the new one?
No, it's not the new one.
It's the one that other people.
Yeah.
You have world record.
Yeah, I have world record again. By like 30 seconds, which is like an absolutely insane time to get. And I felt really bad because I was sitting in a voice chat with a guy who had world record, then got his run beaten by 2 seconds earlier today before I then beat it by an additional 30. And he was having some rough runs. And he was like, I just cannot get it. And I was like, and then I came in and just demolished his time essentially. And oh no.
I'll take a break or come back to it and then you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to like not like take a day off, go to sleep, and then come back and then.
Literally though,
your
I'm
PB.
gonna go and I'm gonna play another category for a little bit before I try and bring that time lower.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Bad luck run.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's a really good runner. Like, he went
Yeah.
and in a month beat the time that
That you had.
I had that stood for 3 years, so...
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this seed and then I'm gonna be done. I actually probably have to go to bed at a somewhat understandable time.
Understandable? All times are
I
understandable.
don't know. That was the
Reasonable?
word that popped. Yeah, reasonable. Oh, that's right. That's where these chests are.
Hey, have fun. Are you
Thanks.
just doing a rando?
Yeah. I wanted to stay in voice chat, but I didn't want to keep running Spider-Man after having a really good run. So,
Yeah, because then everything after that just trash.
yeah. The funny part is now my time without skips is 1 minute and 13 seconds faster than my time with skips.
Oh. That's hilarious. Can you take your time with skips down then?
Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh. My time with skips is terrible. I just haven't learned all the skips. Well, goodbye. I really want some hard cider, but I don't want to go through the work of going to get it. I have like some craft ciders from a cidery in my fridge too. Come on. Do I have all the... Oh no, I don't have that.
I think I'm too tired to verify the 2018 run right now.
I mean, it's what, like a new game plus DDD? No.
It's not a DDD, it's just a normal, like, NG plus run.
So I'm curious, how many runs do you actually like sit through all of them?
I mean, I double speed them, but like, well, for any percent, I have to really pay attention, but for NG plus, I can just kind of skim through a bit.
Oh yeah, I guess any percent is different. For me, it really depends on the run. Like, some runs, I just make sure the timing is right, and then I just call it good. I'm sure it's probably, like, not the best thing in the world to do, but at the same time, like, if it's somebody who I've verified, like, 8 different runs for, and I know that they're not going to be cheating, like, does it really make sense for me to go through all of the work to watch their run every time.
Yeah.
But like for the guy who beat Fetty, when he uploaded his run, I was like, where the heck did this even come from? So I watched through it all. Or like, if it's like a world record, those I'll also, like, world records I always check, but if it's like not a world record, I don't really make as big of a deal for it. Probably shouldn't be saying that on stream, but whatever.
We're actually, what is the, I mean, SOC kind of struggles with actually saying what place they're in now. Because, you know, SOC is a well-made website.
What?
No way!
No way.
Yeah, their time is apparently a 4:25:37. Oh, that's the miles board.
4:25:37. Is that like his first run then?
NG plus PS4, yeah. Oh, that's like 12th place.
Wow. How many runs are there on PS4?
For PS4 NG plus, it's 31.
31, okay.
And then PS5 NG plus, 12. And then PC, 6. Any percent's basically the same. Any percent, 47. Then 6, and then 3.
And then 3, yep. Eventually, I am going to run any percent on 2018, but it is not this day.
I mean, when I started doing it, because I did it like very recently, it's not too bad.
Let's go.
Like, you only do like what, like 8 to 9 crimes in the run?
Oh, really? That's it?
Yeah, you don't do that many.
Wow. And if you could rat out quad damage, then wouldn't that even just eliminate them all entirely at that point, or would there still be a few?
You'd still want a few to get Web Blossom.
Oh, yeah, Web Blossom. I forget about that. I just get so used to Spider Bro that the thought of Web Blossom just escapes my brain.
But yeah, routing out quad damage though, I mean, for any percent, you kind of need quad damage because you're not doing a lot of damage yourself, even though it is FN. Because you actually don't really use drones that much because they're kind of useless on low level.
Yeah, I realized
Like,
I learned that when I was like casually playing through it to get ready to run 2018. I did another casual playthrough when the PC port came out just to kind of refamiliarize myself, and I was like, wow, these drones are kind of anticlimactic.
Yeah, and then you fully upgrade them and it's just like, well...
You're just like, oh, they will demolish everything.
Yeah, and then on Ultimate, they don't do anything.
I wouldn't say they don't do anything, but they're definitely not as good. Because I still use drones when I'm doing heist on Ultimate. But I only use them in Maria, so...
To, like, keep the art guys in place while you take out, like, other guys?
Yeah. It's gonna help with, like, some crowd control stuff.
I still don't know how I got that Maria on my FN run.
Honestly, though, that was, like, that was crazy.
It's the most cracked Maria ever. It's a 507.
Maria is still one of those like splits where I try to like make some sort of rhyme or reason to it, and I just can't.
It's just the art section, like the art ceiling, is like the worst thing.
Well, yeah, because it's so just like enemies just do so many different things.
In that 507 Maria, after the art segment, I literally said like, "Oh, this Maria is awful," and I just didn't know that I was actually on insane pace.
Literally every Maria feels bad.
Yeah.
It just, you cannot convince me that there is a Maria that actually feels good.
Yeah, so, yeah, like, after the Maria, when I split, it was, gold minus 31.
Oh my gosh.
And then I just lost time throughout the rest of the heist and then only beat Reki by 10 seconds. I am not touching heist ever again because of that Maria.
Yeah, good luck getting any run that's gonna even come close to having that good of a Maria again.
Yeah. I mean, you can get a 33 with like a 520 Maria. Well, like trying to get like a sub 510, just good luck.
Yeah, honestly. This Maria was really bad. Casually gets a 507, calls it bad.
Like when I did the final segment where you like you skip the cutscene, I looked. I was like, wait a minute, wait, what's going on?
He's like, wait a minute, this is actually cracked.
Yeah. I mean, that is like the definition of speedrunning, though. You say like something's terrible, and it's like the most insane thing you've ever seen.
I was talking to TGH at PACE 2019, where they were doing like their big Celeste competition. This is back when TGH, I think, got the first 27 in Celeste any percent. And he was like, you're never a proper speedrunner until, as you're talking about how much you love a game, you make a mistake and immediately say, this game sucks right afterwards.
Yep.
That is when you know you're a speedrunner. And I was like, yeah, that's, you're not gonna really get more accurate than that.
Yeah. You know, there might have been one time, but I don't remember a single time when running 2018 where I've said that this game sucks.
I've never said it in 2018, I know that. I've said it in various other games, though.
Yeah. I mean, Jack for me.
I've said it in Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, I've said it in Return of the King, I've said it in Kingdom Hearts multiple times. I've definitely said it in Return of the King. Honestly, there really are not that many games that I haven't said it in. Except for, I think, 2018.
Well, I'm gonna reject the Spidey run because it's not a highlight. It's just a full-on Twitch VOD.
Oh, yep.
Also, They said the run starts at 4 seconds. But I looked through it. They accidentally start a new game file like a lot of times, and they officially start a run like 6 minutes in. It took them 6 minutes to officially start a run.
Wow.
Please highlight the run on Twitch so it doesn't automatically get deleted in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks for the threshold?
I have no idea, but you could just put just what it, so it doesn't automatically get deleted.
Yeah, I'll just, yeah. There we go. My job is done.
Burke being an abusive mod, not wanting to skim through a Twitch mod. How dare you?
I actually love how I became a moderator for 2018.
Yeah.
I was just doing a bunch of 2018 runs. And Matt DM'd me. He's like, "Yo, do you want to be a mod for the game?" I'm like, "Sure."
That's amazing.
Like that was it.
Like, hey, you want to do this? Sure. Why? LOL. Why not?
I mean, I literally sat in this room all day since like 2017, so I have the time.
Fair enough. Do you have an at-home job then?
No, I don't have a job.
Wow.
I don't even have a driver's license either, but I am working on it.
Dang. Is there any reason you don't have a job, or you're just chilling?
So, before the thing called COVID happened, I was searching for one, and I had an idea, and then COVID happened, and then it just stopped.
Fair enough.
But yeah, one thing about me having a job is I do not want to go for retail.
Oh my gosh, don't do it. No.
I am not doing retail.
No, retail is the worst.
Yeah.
I have been stuck in retail for so long. Trying to get out, and it is just not happening.
Light. This is it.
But yeah, the one like field that I was looking at was like data entry.
Oh yeah.
Just something simple.
Jesus,
and,
I feel
computer based.
Oh, shit, I fell asleep, bro. What happened?
Did you just fall asleep at your computer, Soda?
Oh, his phone. His laptop is gone.
Oh, that's right.
My mate is probably chilling in bed right now.
That was hilarious.
Spider-Man. And fucking Freddy got a 35.
Wait, what?
I think he was saying that he dreamed of Freddy getting a 35.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, at first I thought you said Fetty just got a 35, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
That would be crazy.
It's like, I just got a 38, and Fetty's just casually getting a 35. Yeah, Soda, when did you fall asleep?
don't think he knows.
What is this called? Nephew?
Like, do you know that I got a 38-31?
You said everything, man. Of course. I think I fell asleep 1 hour ago when I say to you, like, be right back.
I mean, you aren't wrong.
I was taking care of my nephew, so we play a bit, and then I was feeling very sleepy, and I got sleep with the phone on here.
I was feeling very sleepy. That's amazing.
Freddy just spabbed his 36 everywhere. It's just mess up with my head, I guess.
Mess with your head so badly that you think you got a 35.
I gotta get a 35 on PC though.
Oh, that's right.
I could probably get a 34. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
Just get a sub 30, forehead.
Just get sub 30. I mean, I could. I just need to get better at PC controls first.
The keyboard controls just sound miserable.
So it's the default is the numpad.
Ew?
So it's like 2 for jump, 9 for swing, 7 for aim, 8 for web, 4 for punch, 6 for kick, and then 3 for zipline.
Who thought that was a good idea?
But I swapped the controls to where I only changed jump and zipline, so jump is space and then zipline is left shift.
Zipline is left shift. Interesting. But you kept everything else?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is it WASD then?
It was arrow keys, but thankfully you can remap them. And I remapped them to WASD. So, like, if I were to do, like, the web ball, I would just press, like, I would hold 8 and then press W a lot to spam it.
Okay.
And then web dome would be, like, 8 and D.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Can you, like, actually hold your web attack down and be fine? Or do you have to hit the button, like for Rhino, for instance?
Oh, no, I think I hold 8 and just spam D and then 2.
Yep, okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because
Like,
on PlayStation, we can hold right D-pad and triangle, and then just do...
Oh, you can hold both?
Yeah, we can hold both, and then just
And then
spam
you just
punch.
Oh, you spam punch, okay, because jump also works. But it doesn't actually have you jump.
Oh. I've been using punch, because that's just what was easier.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's just what I figured would work, so then I just did it.
It could be easier on the hands, too, a tiny bit, but I'm not sure.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna head out now. And
Probably a good idea.
so, see you guys.
See you later, Soda.
Peace.
No, the one thing I do need to get better at in 2000 is the swinging itself.
It's so awkward, especially if you're used to something like 2018.
Yeah! I'm used to swinging low.
Yeah, you can't swing low in 2000. You will die.
Yeah, and then, Fetty, told me a couple times that my swing cancels are a bit weird, like the way I do them for 2000. Like, I do them, like, too late, apparently.
I haven't seen how you do them. I do them, like, as you slow down. But I might do them weird. I don't know. Maybe I do them weird, too.
Oh, yeah, when you like verified my run, did you see the splits I had on them?
Yeah, I loved the use of frame perfect.
Yeah. It was awkward to use though because I had to reach down to my phone and then hit split.
Yeah, I can imagine that would be a little awkward.
But now I have live split actually working now. So
How'd you
I
get
can
it to
just
work?
press. Oh, so my main issue was I had global hotkeys enabled, but I had deactivate for other programs also enabled.
Oh.
So
So then you were probably like, well, I feel dumb.
yeah.
Neo, loser. Don't leave me hanging now.
Dude, I'm so happy that the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer got patched to where you can use magic as Roxas, because it makes his section so much less painful. Despite the fact that when you glide, it looks like his ankle has been twisted 180 degrees, but, you know. Because, like, before, they had it where if you, like, in the early days of the rando, they had it where if you were using magic in, like, the tutorial section, the game would just soft lock unless you got hit. But they patched it and fixed it.
Okay, I do have a 2000 question, because
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just a me thing. Sometimes my movement, like, I would hold, like, a direction and then he just won't move.
That might be that might be a 2000 thing, honestly. When do you start holding your directions when you're going somewhere?
Like, I would do like a web ball and then try to move up and then he just wouldn't do it. Or like doing the swings to like race to the bugle. I would hold like right at some point and then he would just turn right and not swing. And it's just
Weird.
And I would just lose runs. Like, I literally lost a lot of runs to race to the bugle to that.
I've never heard of it that way. Like, if anything, I would think that it just wouldn't hold the direction properly after using a web, because the game is just confused, but doesn't sound like that's the issue.
It could be like a thing to where maybe you just have to, like, when you press swing, you have to be neutral. Like, you just don't press a direction.
It could be a
Maybe.
PC thing.
Yeah.
Because I know at least on console, you can hold as many directions as you want, and it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah, I'll have to do some experimenting.
Just don't run on PC.
But I kind of want to. Oh, I'm just watching my PB again. Right when I entered, or like the frame before I ended Race to the Bugle, I got shot midair.
Right before you entered Race to the Bugle? Or right before you entered Scorpion?
Like, right before I entered Scorpion.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I was like what?
Ending Race to the Bugle, like when you hit the building and that does like that blue screen. The frame before I got shot.
We love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for Otto, like when he has a shield down, it's like a 5-second thing, but then Kangaroo noticed that on a PlayStation it's like 7 seconds. That it's
Is
down.
it 7 seconds?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like more on PC, but I could be wrong.
Cause like for how I got it, like when I did the web dome, I web domed him before the shield went up.
Oh, so yeah, because we always web dome him like right as the shield goes up. So yours might last longer.
Could that be a frame rate thing? Cause
I have to get there on Dreamcast to be able to figure it out.
oh yeah, cause Dreamcast frame rate is like super solid.
Ready, Roxas?
Yeah, Dreamcast actually runs at 60.
Oh, it runs at 60.
At least the emulator that I have does.
Okay. Cause obviously for 60 on PC, it like speeds the game up.
Yeah. I don't know if that's my emulator that runs at 60 or not.
Oh yeah, my monster arc and my PB is at 232.
Dang.
It has to be from the PC loads.
I
Like,
mean,
at the
mine
start.
was a 238, so like, I can't imagine the loads save that much time. Well, actually, they probably do save that much time.
Let me see. Oh, I think I went too far. Yeah, I'm back in auto fight. Yeah, I hit like no to save game progress. It starts the like FMV, and then I skip the FMV, and then it just loads straight into like the beginning of the monster arc phase.
Okay.
My life is a chip in your pie. Time.
You know, I just thought of something. When I used to play this game, I don't think I've actually gotten all the comics before.
I have yet to get all the comics, but I'm going to learn the all comics run, and that's going to be the first time I've ever got all comics in this game.
I wish there was a good way to look more at that out of bounds that you got in Monster Arc.
It just is like the thought
Wait.
of how do we do that again?
Yeah, and could we possibly just skip through multiple, like, levels?
Especially since, like, it would be really hard to do it well because you have to go up.
Yeah. So you have to find, like, a good, like, point to, like, zip line, and then hopefully crawl around and then zip line up again. But then the layout of it, too, how it, like, goes outwards, or, like, towards the screen, and then, like, goes up, or, like, goes left, and, like, does all this wacky stuff.
Does all this wacky stuff is very accurate.
Yeah, all these wacky hallways. Yeah, I feel like when I do runs of 2000, though, I can't handle at least, like, 2 hours of running it, because I just get very frustrated.
No, the thing about 2000 is as fun of a game as it is to run, it's so punishing.
And I'm used to that with Jack, too. Like,
That's fair.
'cause,
I
like-
forget that, like, Jack 2 is also a... See, I have never played a Jack game, so...
yeah, so Jack 1 is, like, the super, like, easy, kid-friendly, like, collectathon. And then Jack 2 is, like, Grand Theft Auto.
Yikes.
Where you just suddenly have guns, you have a skateboard, and you can steal vehicles, and you have to go to, like, missions on, like, a world map.
Wow. I've watched a few Jack speedruns. They're sick. They look kind of terrible to grind, though, but at the same time, it's because they're so optimized.
Yeah. Like, the early game for Jack 2, it's very punishing. Like, if you get past, like, the 15-minute mark, you're good. But everything before those 15 minutes is just brutal.
See, it's like in my main speed game, The Two Towers, the first, like, 20 minutes, like, the first half of the run is brutal. But as long as you get through that first half, you're fine.
Yeah.
But the struggle with getting through that first half is once you get through that first half, the second half is very RNG dependent, which it's less reset heavy in that, like, you can finish your runs a lot more in that area, but if you get bad RNG, it doesn't matter either way. I guess that's also the same thing for Return of the King, too. You just have a very reset-heavy early part of the game.
You know what? I think that's gonna be my stream title when I go back to 2018 NG+.
It's gonna be what?
Return of the King.
Return of the King, amazing. I mean, it's accurate for you.
Yeah. All thanks to Kangaroo saying that in the 2018 chat.
Did Pest ever get... Pest got a sub 250, right?
No.
He didn't get a sub 250. Wow, you really have a lead.
So I have 248. Pest has 254.
And Pest is in second, right?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Literally, top 5 is 248, 254, 254, 258, 258.
And then there's PC, 258, 315. Oh, no, I'm
258,
312. I
Yeah.
forget that I'm still not second place.
Hey, you could probably get a free second place if you watch my tutorial on missions that you struggle on.
It's true.
I do say though, like, at least for PS5, getting sub 315 is kind of free. But
Yeah.
for PC, that's obviously a different story because some things are different.
I think it's pretty easy to get a sub 315. I just am bad at the game, as well as I didn't really like, my swing routes are terrible. There's so many areas where I'm like, oh, yep, I forgot this. Oh crap, I'm lost now. What's happening?
Tower. Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh, I missed this tower. Well, there goes a minute.
I do recommend though for like fully like relearning the game. Do like start the game normally, right? And then when you finish
Fun
Act
fact,
1,
Gandalf
just make
brings
a
3
save.
eagles to pick up
right at the
Frodo
end
and
of
Sam
Act
from
1.
Mount Doom because one of them was for Smeagol.
So then, like, if you just want to practice Act 2, you can just load that specific save. And it's like the same thing for Act 3.
That's what I need to do, is just do, like, individual act stuff. I just don't, because I just like doing runs.
Yeah. Oh, you throw the drone in a weird place there, but you still get the fast dialogue. The fight right before Fist.
That fast
Like
dialogue is pretty free on PC.
I mean, it's kind of free in general.
Fair enough. Where do I need to go? I just need to finish up Port Royal, Undertaker Wood, and Agrabah. And then I'll be done with the seed. Gandalf brings the 3. I don't think Gandalf got an eagle for Smeagol. A lot of people believe that. I don't believe that. I only don't believe that though because well, actually there are a lot of reasons why I don't believe it, but oh, that's right. I was going to react to the new Gollum game trailer on stream tonight. Should probably do that here after this seed too. Oh, it's a very nice thought. It would be really cool if it were true, but unfortunately, I don't even think Gandalf knew that Frodo had even picked up Gollum on his trip, so... That's right. This has the little map hack on it, so you don't get map crash.
Wait, map crash?
Yeah, there's a crash on on Kingdom Hearts 2 where you can just, when you open up the map to go through to sail from different places in Port Royal, the game will just crash. If you do it too quickly, the game crashes. So the community created a script that just gets rid of the map part of it and just makes it a menu so that crash never happens.
Reminds me of running Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, where if you do things too fast, you soft block.
Yep. Dude, Rift Apart is actually an insane run.
It's also very challenging.
Oh yeah, I watched B-Dud run it for a while.
Yeah.
And Nautical Turtle.
Like, what's my PB for Rift Apart? Like a 126, I want to say? Or wait, no, am I going crazy? I need to check. Wait, yeah, no, my PB's a 139, yeah. And then B-Dud has a 112.
B-Dud has a 112, yep. Sounds accurate.
Because of the new tech, the gadget storage, to where you can start the game with the charge boots.
Oh.
No, I don't think I'm ever going back to Rift Apart because that game is way too difficult for me. There's a very high skill ceiling, like a lot of very difficult tricks.
That's me with Banjo-Kazooie. I thought about coming back to that, and I'm like, no. And I just don't want to be the guy who just always runs the beginner route. Oh, come on. Come on, come up here. Thank you. Bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum.
Wait, I just realized what time it is. Whoops.
Oh my gosh, it actually is like pretty late.
It's almost midnight. And I'm just sitting here.
So you're gonna just do a 2018 any% run now, right?
Oh no. You know,
Come on, man, new strats!
I do need to go back to any percent though, but I
Did
want to do that after NG plus.
Did you ever get the sub 310?
No. I do want to
SMH.
go for that though. SMH. I think my PB has awful crime RNG, so I could technically get sub 310 very easily, like even with the new tech. The new tech and then the new heavy hitter.
Oh, I could actually totally just Thunder Barbosa.
Once again, Jack. Yeah. Thunder. Yeah. Thunder. There. Yeah. Thunder.
I'll do it. No, I don't want to go into Port Royal 2. That sounds disgusting. I hate Port Royal 2 because that means Grim Reaper 2, and Grim Reaper 2 is just not fun. Okay, I'm gonna actually just... We're gonna go do 100 Acre Wood and get everything in there because... You know, that actually sounds like a decently fun time. Going and playing with Pooh Bear for a little bit.
Alright, right before I go to bed, how long is the chain of memories run?
Depends on what. I think like PC is like a little under 2 hours. No, not under 2 hours, like 210. And then for Sora's story, and then Riku's story is like significantly shorter. Because you just don't do any of the tutorials. Most people say to run Riku's story because the tutorials for Sora's story is pretty pathetic. But the run for Recom is you're spending basically an hour grinding for cards.
Yeah, it's 427.20, and then Riku is 124.
Wait, Sora's story is 427?
Yeah, 4 hours 27 minutes. And
on
then
PS2?
Riku's an hour 24 on PC.
Oh, that's because nobody's actually uploaded a good run.
Yeah, on PS2 it's 226 versus 128.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I know PS2 is like on par with, or PC in terms of speed should be on par with PS4.
There's also PS4 and PS5 to where it's 207 and then 117.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. And when I remember when I casually played it like years and years ago, I instantly thought that, oh, Riku's story is just way easier than Sora's.
Yeah, oh my gosh, no. Marluxia is such a stupidly hard boss for no reason.
Yep. Like I said earlier, that I was stuck on that fight for a week.
But in the speedrun for it, they just get a bunch of Firaga and just spam that.
Spam it. Obviously, I don't remember what like cards I had, but they're probably not good.
If you built a lot of physical attack cards, that would be correct.
Which I think I did.
There's one thing to know in Kingdom Hearts games, is you must do, you must do magic builds, like, every single time. They're always like, oh my gosh, our magic is super OP, and then in every single game, magic is just more and more OP. For just, like, no reason. Come on, please just give me...
Look, I wouldn't say that Chain of Memories like is bad, but it is definitely the worst out of all of them, from what I've seen.
Out of all of them, yes. Chain of Memories is the worst.
Because the one thing, and it's like the big point, is the combat is very, very different.
It's the getting good at the card system is very difficult. Like, I wouldn't say that the combat in Chain of Memories is bad, it just has such a high skill floor to really understand.
Okay, I'm just on that like final fight, and it's all Furaga.
Yeah. It's amazing as to just how stupid it is.
Oh yeah, one thing that I was thankful for when I was stuck on the fight was that if you died in like phase 2 or 3, it would always start on phase 2.
Okay, that actually is a nice perk. I didn't know about that. You love it when you find torn pages for, like, the pages to Pooh's book in the book.
Just like, wait a minute.
It's like, you could have fixed your own dang book, Pooh Bear.
Too busy with his honey.
Okay, that's the final. That finishes up 100 Acre Wood. Now I have to go to Agrabah and Port Royal to get my last.
How long are they in Twilight Town for? Oh my god.
For which run?
For Sora. It's like 40 minutes.
Yeah, and most of it's just card grinding.
Oh my god.
That's what it is. Like, the majority of the run is just grinding cards. It's... And I know Hobbs submitted it to GDQ. But
Wait,
knowing
for the
Hobbs,
next
though,
GDQ?
for... What?
For the next GDQ?
Yeah, he submitted like 4 Kingdom Hearts games. I love the fact that Pest got into running Spider-Man because of Hobbs, and now it's just like when Insomniac Spider-Man is ran at GDQ, everybody just thinks of Pest.
Yeah.
But he's just ran it so much.
I would... Pest DM me, like, a while ago, and he's like, yo, what are your chances of making it to GDQ? Because I'm like, it is very slim. And he said, like, oh yeah, because I wanted to do a, like, a potential race as a submission.
I mean,
of just,
valid.
like, me versus Tess.
That would actually be super dope to watch.
Yeah.
Plus, like, you know, knowing Pest and the gimmicks that, like, you guys had for the Miles run, you'll be able to come up with some pretty good gimmicks during the waits of 2018.
Yeah, but I think it was, hold on, I have to see if it was, like, talking about, like, doing DLC or, like, main story. Oh, yeah, here we go. What are the odds you can make it to an in-person GDQ? I think we should be trying to submit NG Plus as a race if possible. But then here's my other thought, and it also goes into, like, the GDQ hotfix thing, because it's also just me versus Pest. I feel like I'm at an unfair advantage.
Why do you say just because of how much faster you are PB-wise?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Because
it's
48 versus 254? Like...
The thing about it, though, is, like, as much as there's a big gap, the majority of it, like, it's just to put on a good show either way.
Yeah.
That was very scuffed movement, but it's fine. I'm just trying to get literally one more check. I don't actually need these reports, and I don't know why they were showing up in my tracker. So once I just get these reports, I'm done with the seed.
Oh, you're almost done?
Yeah. Once every single number on the tracker turns blue, I'm done. Oh my gosh.
Gather. Yeah.
And I saved like all the things that I didn't want to do for last, so. Oh yeah, that's right. Jafar's shadow just comes over here, I think. Right? Yep, it is. I'm not delusional. And if I have to fight Jafar, it actually wouldn't be that bad. He's actually kind of a fun fight.
Gather. Ha. Gather.
Now I just remember that fight in Recon. I think it's against Jafar.
There.
All I remember is like a giant like fire like pit or whatever, and like a bunch of like floating blocks.
That sounds like Jafar.
Gather.
Doing this kind of style for a seed is super anticlimactic because like once all the numbers turn blue, the seed is done. So like there's no like end game or final bosses or anything like that. It's just once the numbers turn blue, you're done. Yes, it skips that. Oh my gosh. I'm really terrified. Okay, no, I have all the treasures, which means this is going to be behind Jafar. Cool. So that means we're going to get a final boss. There we go.
Hey.
We're actually going to get a final boss in this seed.
All shall bend to my will.
Back off. Ha. It's over.
What are you doing?
It's going to be one of the fastest final bosses ever, but...
Back off. Ha. Take this.
Oh, there it is. Split? No, you don't want to stop the timer? No? You're good? Huh? There we go.
How can I be defeated again by a pack of filthy?
GG.
Woo! We did it! Randomizer. Nice. That's like, it's funny because with the way that the randomizer works and stuff, that's like an hour and 20 minutes faster than my any percent time. Because rando.